What's up guys and girls, Raj here, back with another video. This is middle of November and this is the peak time to prepare for interviews. From middle of January, February, March, jobs open up like crazy. So in this video, we are going to go over top paying certifications. Also, all my courses are on Thanksgiving sale, including my newly released bestseller system design course, highest rated Kubernetes with EKS course, serverless course, and infrastructure as code with CloudFormation course. Use coupon code Thanksgiving on your checkout. I have given the discounted link in the description. This is an excellent way to support me and the channel. Alright, with that being said, let's jump into the list. So generally, other folks starts from the bottom and then go to the top to build up the suspense. But none of that bullshit here. We'll jump straight into the action. So the top three top paying certifications are Google Certified Professional Data Engineer. So the average salary is $171,000 per year. And then Google Certified Professional Cloud Architect with $169,000 per year. And then third is AWS Certified Solutions Architect Associate, which is around $159,000 per year. One thing to keep into consideration, this survey did not disclose the location information. So check in your LinkedIn job or some other job site how many jobs are available. For example, if you are in India and you have the option to learn any of the cloud, I would go to LinkedIn jobs and let's say I put GCP and then India and I search. So the number of jobs for GCP in India is 8,177. And then I would also search AWS jobs in India. There is 32,433 jobs. So if you are in India and you have the option to learn any of the clouds, I will learn AWS, right? Because there are more jobs. Yes, there are more competition in AWS as well, but the organizations are just getting started going to the cloud. So it's nowhere close to being saturated right now. So where is Azure in this list? So Azure, surprisingly, to my surprise as well, is on number 12, Microsoft Certified Azure Administrator Associate. Now again, the same thing applies. So if you are in India and you search Azure, see there are 27,886 results. So if I were you, I will learn AWS first, then Azure, then GCP. And this might change in US. So if I, instead of India, I put United States, so there are 142,000 Azure jobs. If I put AWS, there's 193,000 AWS jobs. And then if I put GCP, there are 65,000. Chances of getting a job in either GCP projects or AWS projects, Azure, is pretty good because these are pretty high numbers. If you live in a particular state, feel free to search with that state. Like if you are in New York, then instead of searching whole United States, do that. So if you are in Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, Maharashtra in India, search with those states. So if I open up the whole list, one pattern is very prominent, which is a lot of security certifications. So this actually shows as projects are moving to the cloud, they have to learn the new security control, security parameters, and they have to train their staff. Like I was saying, cloud is still super early. Most of the big organizations, not even 30% of the projects have moved to cloud in general. So there is a lot of room to learn. Number 4 is certified in risk and information system control. And then number 5 is CISSP. I would stay away from the CISSP unless you already have some of the other security certifications, because this certification requires a couple years of actual experience. So as you can see, to achieve this certification, candidates also need at least 5 years of paid relevant work experience. So you have to give your position, get some sort of letter from your job that you worked in security, etc. So one certificate I would avoid is this number 8, Nutanix Certified Professional. So again, going back to the jobs, if I put Nutanix, see there's like 1,800 jobs in whole United States. And if I put India, only 334 jobs. So unless you already work in Nutanix and you intend to stay on Nutanix, then do not get that cert. If you want to go in security, I would suggest you get this CompTIA Security Plus and then get the cloud specific cert. So let's say you want to work on AWS security, get the CompTIA and then get AWS Security Specialty certification. Similar for GCP and Azure. So another area which is difficult for most of the folks is networking, because networking in cloud requires knowledge of the public subnet, private subnet, IPv4, IPv6, all that stuff. Not many people dive deep on that. So in this list for networking, you have CCNP. So CCNP and CCNA is a highly valuable certification, but you might find CCNA, CCNP difficult. So what I would suggest is, if you intend to get a networking job for cloud, get that cloud certification for networking directly. So for AWS, get the AWS Certified Network Specialty. Similarly for GCP, Azure, get the respective certificates. So another encouraging thing I want to share is, so whoever has this certification, this survey has the average age. So as you can see, not just young people getting these certs. Like this is 39.1 year old for Google Certified Professional Data Engineer. So for Google Certified Professional Cloud Architect, average age 40 years. And then AWS Certified Solutions Architect Associate, average age 40.7, which is great. This CR, this Certified in Risk. So like I said, this CRISC and the next one, CISSP, you need to have multiple years of actual work experience. So these certificates are harder to get. But as you can see, it doesn't matter if you are middle-aged. It's quite okay to get certs and then get a job. Because one thing is, if you already have experience in job market, let's say you work in legacy Java or legacy mainframe, as part of your job, you will carry some experience into your cloud job as well. So let's say you work in legacy Java, so then you know how parallel processing works, how multi-threading works. The same challenges exist in cloud as well, and those knowledge will come into play. If you already know how to create API using OpenAPI 3, you know how to create a GET API, POST API, how to implement security in your APIs, how to implement different authentication authorization, all those principles stays the same. You just need to learn the cloud service that will allow you to do all that, right? That's why if you already are an experienced IT veteran and don't have any experience in cloud and you want to switch to the cloud, getting this certification helps, because you can bring your experience plus you have the certification. But keep in mind, if your company is adopting a particular cloud, either AWS, GCP or Azure, get certification on that cloud and try to get into the project team within your company. It is much easier to move within your company where you have existing relationship than to get this cert and then move into a new project in a new company through interviews. Hopefully you found this video helpful. Please click that like button, smash it if that's something you are into. Click subscribe. Let me know of your questions and comments in the comment section. That's it for this one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.